Bitch, I'm a ball, bitch, I'm a ball. Don't get no ball, don't get no ball. What's in my cup? What's in my cup? All of that punch, nigga, that punch. Bitch, I'm a ball, ballin' like Kobe. Ho, keep it moving, cause you do not know me. Bitch, I'm a ball, ballin' like Kobe. Ho, keep it moving, cause you do not know me. Bitch, I'm a ball, can't talk in Milwaukee. Tell my dog sick of me, ain't do no barking. Pass me some greens, you know I'ma spark it. Mama got ass, told her to arch it. Pull up at the spot, hop out and don't park it. Bino say, always keep one in the cartridge. With Joey out purpose, so we going toxic. Came from the swamp to visit the tropics. Check out the scenery. Tell lil' mama to the backwoods right by the lake. And I had some weed on me. Had to retire.
3 days. 3 days. 3 days, y'all. 3 days. The last time I was live was the State of Play. It was Tuesday. And ever since then, craziness in Chicago happens. Caleb Williams is the cover athlete of Madden 27. Everybody keeps on asking me about the Madden curse. Boosie talking negative about Caleb Williams, about the whole fingernail thing. And I'm about to address that elephant in the room. But the biggest news today drops around like 2 o'clock in the freaking afternoon over here, that the Chicago Bears will be investing on looking to move their new stadium into Hammond. That doesn't mean that they technically are going to Hammond, Indiana, but they are potentially going to look at a site which it could be their new potential spot here in Indiana. There's a lot to talk about. And if you haven't already, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you are new. And if you are a Ghoulie Nationer, thank you. Welcome back. Love each and every one of you. We're live on Twitch. We're live on my YouTube channel. Got a lot to talk about. I don't know where to begin. I don't know where to begin. I really don't. I don't know if I want to talk about the potential move of the Bears going to Hammond, Indiana, which is basically 2 hours and 15 minutes away from me, for the building of the new stadium. I don't know if I want to talk about Caleb Williams being on the cover of Madden 27, which I'm actually ecstatic with, but everybody in their mother is beyond pissed off, freaked out, don't know what to do. Literally, the whole world is like nuts, like lost their freaking minds. Like they don't even know what to do or what to say. Seriously, they've lost their ever loving mind. Like they don't even know what to do. You got Bear fans saying, "Oh, we're not gonna be Bear fans anymore. We're not gonna do this. We're not gonna do that." Oh my God, the fan base has been absolutely stupider than normal. And trust me, this fan base is very, very passionate about the Bears. But holy crap. But we got a lot to talk about. Matter of fact, let's just talk about the elephant in the room. And the elephant in the room is the Chicago Bears, and that's the stadium. The potentially moving to Hammond, as my notes tell me here. Now my notes don't want to pop up because now my Wi-Fi wants to act up. But here we go right now. Okay, here we go. Give me a minute. Like I said, what is up, Tribal Chief? What is up? Welcome, everyone. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the like button. Let me share the screen so that way I can read this to you. And it should be up, so you guys should be able to see it. I don't know if they're going to show the video. I hopefully don't want them to show the video. The Bears board of directors votes to advance stadium development in Hammond, Indiana. Arlington Heights leaders still hopeful Illinois stadium deal can still get done. So just because that this news broke out does not mean technically that the Bears are moving to Hammond. They just vote to advance the stadium development in this. So, matter of fact, let's hear the news. Let's hear this first, okay?
News: the team shifting focus to Hammond, Indiana, as they look to build a new stadium. Good afternoon, everybody. On this Friday, well, the news broke this afternoon, and it has some Chicago Bears fans up in arms.
Yeah, so much going on. This is perhaps the biggest play yet in the stadium saga. We have live triple team coverage from Hammond to Arlington Heights. And we start with Dion Miller. Dion, what a twist.
Yeah, now the Bears have released statements before indicating their stadium focus, but this is the first time it included a vote from their board of directors who agreed to advance their stadium development project in Hammond, Indiana, a significant step towards actually putting shovels in the ground somewhere. However, with no specific site named and no contract signed, former Bears receiver and ESPN radio host Tom Waddle says, sit tight.
I don't think you got anything really definitive from the press release other than, hey, we are going to move forward with our plans with Hammond. But I don't think that there's any certainty with that. I think wherever the building is going to be, it's going to be magnificent. I don't think they'll struggle with that. But this has become a bit tedious. And I'm not so sure they're any closer to the finish line.
Yeah, tedious and exhausting at this time. Now, as an afternoon radio host, Waddle getting all of the emotional reactions from fans, many of whom aren't sure exactly how to feel at this point. But it's hard to believe the Bears would release a statement like they did today and allow Indiana lawmakers to celebrate this without being very serious. Now, here's what the statement said. The Bears believe a world-class stadium project in Hammond, Indiana will...
Okay, this is where I'm going to pause it right here, y'all. This is where I'm going to pause it right here. So the Hammond Bears, not really. We believe a world-class stadium project in Hammond will transform the region, connecting Northwest Indiana to the south side of Chicago through the loop and cross neighborhoods and suburbs stretching north of the city. It will bring Chicagoland together and deliver new opportunities to its residents and business. That is what George McCaskey and CEO and President Kevin Warren had to say about that.
Transform the region, connecting Northwest Indiana to the south side of Chicago through the loop and across neighborhoods and suburbs stretching north of the city. It will bring Chicagoland together and deliver new opportunities to its residents and businesses. It certainly got everyone's attention today. We'll see exactly what direction it goes. It's interesting. We're hearing from a lot of lawmakers. We've not heard or seen George McCaskey and Kevin Warren make a statement yet. So we're sitting tight for that.
Yeah, that statement, the wording of it, a couple of words in there, leave the door open for hope.
Yeah.
I mean, and of course, Dion, you'll have much more coming up tonight on Overtime. We can watch you. I know you're going to have great insight.
Well, obviously, I won't be watching Overtime because I don't live in clearly, I don't live in Chicago. I used to live in Gary when I was, a baby all the way till we moved down here to Indianapolis when I was 13. But either way, that's besides the point. Here is what I'm getting at right now. The Bears want to make a move. If you guys didn't know, Sunday was the deadline of the government official, the House of Illinois, making a deal to have the Bears act. So basically, of them to have their Arlington project, the stadium in Arlington Heights, to be a thing, and to also for them to have that stadium built. It passed around 2:30 in the morning. It was sent to the Senate and the Senate, the Illinois senators just said, fuck it. We're not gonna we don't want to talk about this now. We're gonna wait until around November or somewhere like that. The Bears wanted to make a move, and they wanted to make a move before training camp even began. A lot of people thought that this Hammond, Indiana thing was a bluff. To me, I didn't think it was a bluff. If you know your government, this is a prime example. And this has nothing to do with a Democrat. This has nothing to do with a Republican. It has nothing to do with any of that. For all my young people who are watching this, by the age of 18 all the way to 21, all the way to like my age, which is 33. This is why you do research on every candidate that is on that ballot. I don't care if it's a Republican, I don't care if it's a Democrat, I don't care if it's an independent. This is why you do your research. Y'all know Illinois is a Democratic state. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And the fact, here's the thing though. If the Bears do decide to go to Hammond, who is to blame on this? I've seen fans blame Kevin Warren. I've seen fans blame the Bears. I've seen fans blame everything under the sun. To me, everyone is at fault. But I would have to put the Illinois government probably at number one, because if you were to lose the Bears about 20 minutes away, and you go to your next door neighbor in Northwestern Indiana of Hammond, Indiana, that's your own fault. Y'all decided to just rest on this bill, and we'll talk about it in November. Ladies and gentlemen, we're in June. You got November, July, August, September, October, November. 5 months. You want to wait till 5 months. Okay, first things first. The season would have already been started. We would have been ready for Thanksgiving at this point. And out of the blue, you want to do this stupid shit right here. No. To be honest, if the Bears do move to Hammond, Indiana, they'll still be called the Chicago Bears. They'll still be called the Chicago Bears. And I get where some Illinois officials are getting at. They don't want the people of Illinois, taxpayers, to pay for this new stadium, even though the Bears could literally pay for this own stadium. Here's the thing that boggles my mind about this. In the beginning of this, the Bears even stated that they would pay for the stadium. They just want to help with the infrastructure, like the highways, the businesses, the hotels that's around for the goal was Arlington Heights was going to be that an all Chicago Bear, like an all Chicago Bear fan type stadium type town. It was going to be nothing but the Bears. Bears this, Bears that, Bear everywhere. Ice Bear, Polar Bear, any Bear, you name it, Caleb Williams Bear. It didn't matter. It was going to be a project where fans in Illinois could go to Arlington Heights, go to that stadium, and also go to the big businesses that's over there, can stay at a hotel, this, that, and the third. Just, a comfort Bear environment for the diehard Chicago Bear. But Illinois government said no. The Bears ain't bluffing. So now, the ball got to be on your court now, Illinois. You got to do something, because if you don't, I told EJ this, and what's up, Key in the building? I told Key this. I've told EJ this. I told Dub this. A 2-hour road trip sounds way better than a 3-hour road trip. I'm not disappointed that the Bears if the Bears would go to Hammond. Personally, a lot of people thought this was a bluff for Illinois government to basically say, okay, we'll do this and we'll, grab to the Bears. Now, if the Bears do move to Hammond, think about this. There's a lot of teams in sports that have the name of the city in the title, but they don't actually play in that city. So, for instance, the New York Jets and the New York Giants. Okay, both got New York in the name. Don't even play in New York. They play in East Rutherford, New Jersey, if I'm not mistaken. Jets and Giants is a good example. The 49ers are a good example. The Dallas Cowboys are an example too. Dallas Cowboys don't even play in Dallas. Play in Arlington, Texas. Come on, the Commanders. Come on, seriously, okay, going 20 minutes out from Illinois to Hammond will not kill you. It won't. Now, for me, we have to leave my house Saturday, stay in a fancy hotel, go to the game. And by the way, I'm not driving back to Indianapolis just like that. I'm staying for one more night. Probably gonna be staying with my godmother and whatnot who lives in Gary. And if you're watching this, godmama, I love you. If the Bears do go to Hammond, be aware. Please get a bed ready because I will be on my way over there. Please get some cooking ready. I will leave around like 6 in the morning. Probably won't be back till Indianapolis around like 9 because traffic. And mind you, I live in Gary, Indiana. I used to live in Gary, Indiana. Gary, Indiana, Burr Street, Concord Apartments. Why is there now a hard cap casino in Gary? Come on now. So if you're like me, I'm indifferent with it. Like I'm at to the point like I just want a deal to be done. Do they want to go to Hammond? Cool. If they want to go to Hammond, cool. If they want to stay in Chicago, cool. If they want to go to Arlington Heights, cool. I am at to the point where I just want a deal done. I want the fans to stop being knuckleheaded and stupid. And I just want normalness again. Because let's be real, this has been let's be real. The 2025, 2026 season was amazing. It blows 2018 out of the water because I'm not used to the Bears winning, guys. I'm not used to it. You can ask Key. I am not used to winning. I am used to failing, not winning. And the funny thing about it, though, because I'd be a fool if I don't talk about Indiana's point of view of it. Indiana's point of view of it. Governor, and I even hate to say his freaking name, Governor Mike Braun. You know, Indiana, they've signed this bill where any team could come to the state of Indiana and can go anywhere they want. And the funny thing about Indiana is this. Indiana would taxpayers could pay for the stadium or the state itself. The state itself would pay for the stadium. This is what they told the Bears. Is what I gathered. They told them, "Hey, you guys don't have to pay for the stadium. You guys don't have to pay for the infrastructure. We will give you $1 billion, even though the Bears don't need it. They already are a $1 billion franchise already. But hey, that's how the rich get rich and the poor get poor. We will even give you invest you guys in $1 million to pay off either your debt to Soldier Field to Chicago, and then once you're done with that, that stadium is yours. You can do whatever the hell you want to do with it. If you're the Bears, how you say no to Indiana's proposal, especially with that bill that Indiana signed? That's crazy because you know what? Illinois could have did this years ago, but they didn't. Indiana did it in 2 weeks before that all that went down. And now look at it. Now it's like a tug of war between Indiana and Illinois. And so far, Indiana, it literally got the rich. I really think my boss earlier today told me that this could be a ploy from the Chicago Bears. Like one more big little pull to let Illinois bend the knee and to give them everything that they want. Personally, the Bears don't even want to pay for the stadium, is what I'm hearing. And if that's the case, how? You're a billionaire franchise. What you mean you don't want to pay for your own thing? But at the same time, Indiana said, hey, everything, we're going to give you this. And if Indiana does get the Bears, now you got the Colts. Now Hoosiers could have the chance to either be Bear fans or Colts fans. I'm a Bear fan. I will always be a Bear fan, and I live in Indianapolis. I do not care for the Colts like that. Personally, I think when Jim Irsay ran a team like a freaking country club, or on like the episodes of Breaking Bad, I thought that he was killing the Colts. But thank God for his daughter, because good Lord, she has changed that whole organization around. So God bless his daughter for that. But yeah, it's just getting wilder and wilder at this point. Like you don't know what to do or what to expect. It's crazy. Do they want to go to Hammond? Cool. If they don't, cool. I know some Bear fans are tired, but some people say, "Oh, we're gonna stop being Bear fans." Oh, really? You're gonna stop being a Bear fan? Like everybody and their mama have been losing their fucking minds about this. But that's not the only thing that has been going on. That's not the only thing that's been going on in the world of sports. I mean, we got to talk about Madden. And y'all know me. I played Madden 26. It was going good until we got to the off season when I tried to make some moves and it wouldn't do anything. But that was last year. We're going to talk about this year. Caleb Williams is the first Chicago Bear, the first Bear in history to even be official on the cover of Madden 26. I mean, Madden 27. And everybody has lost their ever-loving mind due to the fact that he is on the cover. Like a lot of people said that it should have been Myles Garrett. Some people have stated that it should have been who was the MVP? Who was the MVP? Was it Josh Allen? Who was the MVP last year? I totally forgot. I totally forgot who was the MVP last year. A lot of people say Myles Garrett. Some people say Josh Allen. Was it Josh Allen that was MVP? I even heard some people say Jordan Love. Micah Parsons, yeah, but Jordan Love, hell no. And now, you know, I'm happy for Caleb. And as a Bear fan, I'm super excited. Yes, I'm gonna pre-order the game. I'm probably gonna pre-order the game once I'm done with this live. Like I said, I'm not gonna be on here live. I just on here at long. I just wanted to pull out my opinion on everything that's been going on for the last 3 days. One with this damn stadium. Two, Caleb Williams is the cover athlete. Oh yeah, Boosie. I'm gonna have to get on him for a minute too. And also, it's not just him, but it's all for everybody that literally it was Matthew Stafford was MVP. Thank you, Chaos Raider. Oh yeah, Stafford could have been on the cover, but everybody lost their mind when it comes to Caleb. To me, did Caleb deserve to be in the be on the cover of Madden 27? In my opinion, yes. Because him and Ben Johnson has changed the franchise around. Yes, it has. Yes, you can make the argument. It's been 1 year, but let's look at it. Every time when the Bears looked like they were down and out, they kept coming back from the grave. They kept coming back. They kept winning. They won the division the first time since 2018. They won the wild card for the first time, a playoff game for the first time since what, 2011. And who did they beat to get there? The Green Bay Packers. Holy hell. They beat them twice. Freaking Ben Johnson said it himself. I love beating Green Bay 2 times a year. And he did it. His first year as a head coach, he beat him 2 times a year, once in the regular season and once in the playoff, second in the playoffs. Caleb Williams was making unbelievable hero throw after hero throw. To me, yes, that is worthy to be a Madden cover athlete. The thing that shocked me is that this has to be the first time. Was there another quarterback? I could be wrong, but can somebody help me out here? A quarterback going into his third season becomes a Madden cover athlete. I don't think that's ever been done. And also, just to throw some more salt on the wound of Green Bay, Caleb Williams became a Madden cover athlete before Jordan Love. Green Bay, suffer on that. But here's the thing. I'm happy for Caleb Williams. I will actually show the Madden cover and actually the 2 Madden covers, and I will actually put my 2 cents in on, personally, in my opinion, why on which version I'm getting. I'm getting the deluxe edition. But then we got to talk about the deluxe edition because there is a certain person or rapper, if you want to call it that. Like I said, I just refuse to to listen to garbage. Yeah, I gotta talk about Boosie here in a minute. I'm a little bit pissed off, and I'm gonna talk. Mostly, I want to talk about Caleb Williams and the whole nail thing because a lot of people take that shit and literally have lost their minds on this. Like, oh, he paints his nails. Oh, he's this. Nah, 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 nah. Oh my God in heaven, there is a reason why the man paints his nails. Do your goddamn research before you just freaking lose your freaking mind saying, oh, ugh. It just irks my soul when people just don't do research. Y'all just low-key just have a fucking agenda and just say, oh, we're doing this and oh, we're doing that and oh, it's sending. Look, I don't have any problem. Like I said, do it matter if a man paints his fingernails or whatever? Do it matter? What's up, Prestige? Does it fucking matter? As long as he can throw a ball, as long as he can win games, as long as he can win us a Super Bowl. I don't care about the nails. But like I said, we will talk about the Madden cover athletes. Okay, the Madden, the cover of Madden. We're gonna do. Okay. See, I'm so stuck on my words because y'all, I've been hammering in this hate for the last 3 days. But today you got nobody to blame but not Prestige. Maniac. Maniac didn't do anything wrong, so don't come at him if he comes on here. He didn't do anything wrong. He just wanted my honest opinion, and it just irks my soul when people just it's the one thing that has done it that made me mad. And it was because of the damn y'all keep on with this fucking Madden curse. Oh my God, where do I begin? I do not believe in the Madden curse. I don't. I'm sorry, I don't. The reason why I don't believe in the Madden curse is because of 2 things. Number 1, if there was a Madden curse, certain player would have a shitty career, wouldn't have a ring. Actually, that's 1 and 2. Antonio Brown has a ring. Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes got rings. Lamar Jackson is a former MVP of the NFL. Josh Allen is a former MVP. Barkley is one of the most dangerous running backs in the NFL today. The freaking Tasmanian Devil. Gully, they should have you on the background, the cover with the kendo stick, Sandman style. Oh, they should have, Chaos Raider. They should have. Gonna be tough, but I always got faith in my guys and can always until they can't. Mahomes broke the curse. Mahomes even broke it. Actually, it's been reversed. It's been reversed, actually. When Mahomes won the Super Bowl, it was reversed. I don't believe in the curse. That shit has been reversed. I'm sorry. This is how I feel. If you make it to the playoffs, if you win an MVP, if you have a caliber season, if you win a Super Bowl, if your team makes the playoffs, there's no such thing as a Madden curse. Mahomes hurt his knee the year he won too. But here's the thing, though. He still won. There's no such thing as a Madden curse, y'all. If there's any franchise cover athlete that has a curse on them, y'all might need to look at NBA 2K's cover athletes. Now, there has been some moments where it's been cursed. Who was the cover athlete? What? SGA was this year, right? Well, Matt, where are we on? 2K26? 2K27? Is this 2K26? And what happened to the Thunder? Eliminated in the Western Conference Finals. Okay, I got another one for y'all. What was the one when it was D Rose, Blake Griffin, and Kevin Durant? What year of 2K was that? Wemby's going to be on the cover of 2K27, as well as he should. He should be on there. Now, for real, what 2K when it was Blake Griffin, Derrick Rose, and KD, Derrick Rose, and Blake Griffin? Because I think that was what 2K11. Because what was it 2K11? And look what happened in 2012. Derrick Rose tears his ACL. Freaking Blake Griffin wasn't even the same. And didn't Kevin Durant lose in the finals against the damn Heat? I'm sorry, I think 2K's cover is more cursed than the damn Madden curse. Mahomes broke the damn curse. And then Lamar had his thing. Freaking AB won a Super Bowl with Tom Brady. Tom Brady even won a championship while he was on the cover of Madden, for Christ's sakes. KD was on 2K14. No, there was three. There was three. KD was on one of them too. It had to have been 11. Because I know 11 had Michael on it. It might have been NBA 2K12. But yeah, let me show y'all the cover. The cover. I apologize. See, because that irked my soul with the Madden curse. Ghoulie doesn't believe in it. Okay, Ghoulie does not believe in the Madden curse. I'm sorry. If that disappoints you, I'm sorry. Like this one right here. This is clearly paying homage to Michael Jordan, and yeah, he did that in a game. He did that in a game. And it was against the Packers. Ain't that something? Packers are just getting shade today. I apologize, Packers fans, but y'all been doing that for us when you guys had Aaron Rodgers. So an eye for an eye. Look at this. It's challenging. It's challenging his the Michael Jordan thing that we see on his shoes, and then the deluxe edition right here. This is the one I like the most, and this is the one we're gonna talk about because holy nicer boxes. NBA Live. NBA Live did have some curses too. Gilbert Arenas. But no, you can't say that because Tony Parker. Nah, 2K is more cursed than NBA Live. But yeah, look at that cover. I love this cover, the deluxe edition of Madden. I look at it. He's the Iceman, but Boosie, the rapper Boosie. Oh, Jesus Christ Almighty! He got on Instagram, social media, whatever his platform he used, and talked about, oh, we need to do better. Like this, what type of example that they putting on when they have a man who just paints his fingernails, this, that, and the third. Oh my God. And the city of Chicago wants Boosie's head on a freaking platter. Personally, I think Boosie is homophobic. I think he's homophobic. Him and the baby are both homophobic. And I've stated this multiple times. I've made it clear. I have nothing against the LGBT community. For Christ's sakes, I have all the most respect for gay people, all this, that, and the third. But let's break the ice. Number one, I don't care if Caleb Williams is gay. I don't care if he's straight. I don't care if he's bisexual. As long as he can throw a ball, as long as he can win games, as long as he can win a Super Bowl for the Bears, I don't care. Now, the whole freaking fingers, him painting his fingers. I'm about to Google why he paints his fingers, and the story will shock you. And personally, I respect Caleb Williams even 10 times more on why he does what he does with his fingernails. Because Jesus Christ, it irks me that people We are in 2020 freaking 6. We are in 2020 freaking 6. And everybody losing their mind about, oh, it's been the bandit. Dude! My religion doesn't condone man painting nails, but it's not my life, lol. I love Caleb. And I know people who are a part of that group. Like, dude, I got family who are, who are gay. And I don't. It has nothing to do with him being about being gay. It's just the whole thing. You guys want to know? You guys really want to know why he paints his nails? I'm about to read it off to you, okay? Why Caleb Williams paints his nails. Williams' manicure traditions is deeply rooted in his upbringing and serving functional, personal, and charitable purpose. All right. Number one, a tribute to his mother. His mother, Dana Pierce, is a professional nail technician. Growing up around that craft, he first tried it in high school, and it turned into a permanent tradition to stay connected to her career. He does it because of the tribute of his mother. That's number one. Number two, mental health awareness. Williams uses his nails like other players use custom cleats. He frequently writes 988 on his nails to promptly display the suicide and crisis lifeline during games. Sometimes he paints his nails a troll. During his college career at USC, he famously painted playful, explicit trash talk messages on his nails aimed at his rival teams like Utah and UCLA. There is a reason why he paints his nails. I love this is the one that I told my girlfriend about this. She awed at the whole mental health awareness and the tribute to his mother. No, he's not. Key in the building is awesome too. Oh yeah. We love Key. There will be no Key slander at all. There will be no Key slander. If there was some Key slander, all hell would break loose. But yeah, him painting his nails, tribute to his mother, because of his mom. His mom, and then also he wanted to stand out, be different. I've seen plenty of men have manicures and get their feet done and toes done. Okay, but here's my thing, and this is my big thing here to Boosie here. Did y'all bat an eyelash when freaking Ricky Williams wore a wedding dress or whatever? Did anybody flip out when Dennis Rodman would dye his hair, have multiple piercings, and he dressed up in drag? Did y'all bat an eye when Martin Lawrence dressed up in drag as Shanae on the Martin Show? Did y'all just get on Jamie Foxx when he played Wanda on In Living Color? Did y'all just like the moral to the story? Why does it matter if he paints his nails? Why does it matter that he has a pink phone? Why does it matter that he paints his nails? The man is an incredible athlete. This is only his third. He's going into his third season, and the man's already a bona fide. Well, he's already a start. Shoot, and even legends are even starting to look at this kid. Mind you, when he first started, he idolized his career. Mind you, Caleb Williams is a Packers fan, mind you, for number one. Number two, he analyzed by watching Aaron Rodgers play. Number three, before that rookie class got drafted, who was Caleb in that room with? A bunch of Hall of Famers like Peyton Manning, Drew Brees, Dan Marino, and everyone's favorite, my favorite, Tom freaking Brady. And if you watch that video, he was literally all focused. He was focused, determined, this, that, and the third. Caleb is different. So what is wrong with being different? Yes, I do understand that sometimes gets a little bit crazy that you see certain stuff that shouldn't be shown to children, this, that, and the third. But at the same time, the world is afraid of change. The world is afraid of you know what? It's a prime example. People fear what they do not understand. Can I get an amen on that? People fear what they don't understand. And for Boosie to come up there and literally say what he said, dude, America got a lot of more bullshit right now on its plate than a freaking video game cover with an athlete who paints his nails. Gas is like $4 to freaking $8 a gallon. You can't be homeless living in the street no more because they arrest your ass. And Boosie, you're from what? Look, I'm not trying to challenge the man to no fight, so don't start. Aren't you from Louisiana? Aren't you a Saints fan? Because if you are a Saints fan, Saints fans, y'all need to worry about two things. What y'all want done? Do y'all want a new owner so they can destroy this piece of paper that is killing your franchise? A deed is killing your franchise. If you don't know that story, the reason why the Saints will not fire their GM, because the former owner, before he passed away, wrote it in his will that the GM will not be fired, all because he won him a Super Bowl in 2011. Now, if that ain't crippling your franchise, I don't know what will. Like I said, America got a lot more bigger shit in hand than a man just painting his fingernails. The world is just wild. I just don't know. What example does it make for children? Everybody has been getting on Boosie for that comment. Tony Baker has been getting on him. Leon Rogers has been getting on him. There's been a lot of people been getting on him about it. But anyway, I'm happy for Caleb Williams being the cover athlete of Madden 27. Shouldn't he been on it? To me, for his third year, coming into his third year, probably not. But the way how EA looked at it, they probably looked at the Bears. They were like, okay, this kid could be the next best thing. We don't know. Okay, maybe this be the year the Bears do win the Super Bowl. Oh God, if they do against the Rams, who recently got Myles Garrett, and the potential Aaron Darnold could be coming back. There's not enough water and alcohol in the world for everybody to take that. But I'll be right back. In the meantime, let's just let Joe Gertner do something, okay?
Well, it is I, the lyrical miracle, the sexual, intellectual, the cunning linguist, and the quintessential stud muffin. Sure, I've been with your girlfriend. She smells like patchouli. We keep it out of control and extremely unruly. And when we are done, I put away my pee. She pulls pants over her coolie, and we listen to Malcolm going in on Mount Cooley Gertner. This is the man with the Mount Cooley podcast, YouTube channel, all the socials, taking over the world of entertainment, taking it by storm, and taking it to you. He is Malcolm, but he is also known as from Chicago, from Indiana, weighing in at a slim, trim, cut, ripped, chiseled, and 338 pounds, the CEO and frontman of your mouth bully experience, the one and only Malcolm.
Okay, we are back live. Jesus Christ, I just don't get it. Because I said after when I get done saying what I had to say about the Hammond move and the Caleb Williams cover athlete, I was going to call it. Now, I already called it and talked about everything. I'm probably going to end it off right here. Because as soon as I'm done here, I am going to go get my credit card, go get my card, get the physical copy of the deluxe edition. I've already pre-ordered 2 games, Wolverine and Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider won't come out until February of next year. Wolverine won't come out until another, what? We're in June, July, August, September. Another 4 months. I want to thank Key in the Building, Chaos Raider, and Prestige, Jamar, all who joined me, because I'm not going to be on long because we all know that the NBA Finals is upon us. It is 8:08 here, so game's going to start in in the next 20-something minutes. So yeah, come on Spurs, we need y'all to tie this series because that last 5 minutes of game 1. Ugh. But yeah, I want to thank you guys for watching. Join me here for this live. Love each and every one of you. Bear down. Hopefully the madness and train will end. Till then, God bless. Peace.